Johnny Jim, a senior computer science major. I'm the sound effects engineer and developer of part 1 of the Outline project.
Hello everyone, my name is Sean Thomas. I contributed on functionality as far as the movements and the size roller. Also design level 3.
You gotta project so I can hear you and don't mumble. Say it again.
I designed level 3 of trolley section, and also the functionality as far as movement and the side strokes.
Hello everybody, my name is Eric Howell. I was in charge of designing the menu functionality as well as implementing some of the planning, as well as being very significant in the planning phases, as well as the test plan, as well as helping them out with level 3 and some other stuff as well.
And we also have Daryl Sanderson, who's also part of our group. He was actually just with us a couple of hours ago. I don't know if he ran into some trouble or some sort, but he actually had he was in charge of our hit detection for the entire game, point collection and all that stuff. Real quick, before we get into the game, we're just going to run through, I know we run through our cross-functional chart several times before, but we're going to run through it one last final time again really quick, just to give everybody their speaking points. Like I said, I'm the architect, so I pretty much did the communications diagram, set what our requirements were going to be as far as the game. Like I said, it was a game that's going to have 3 levels. There's going to be an infinite loop of the levels, and pretty much once you just couldn't handle the game anymore, the game would increase, all the obstacles would increase, and from there, you would just keep playing. It would have options to start, do it. And I also was over the intro, and I did transitions, the transitions for each level, and as well as helping our team to do transitions as far as like linking all our code together. Transition with that went along with that as well. So that was my role as far as, and also doing the sequence diagrams for the game.
And for my role was for level 1, for the development level 1, which is the part level. And basically I was helping with Chris with the transitions of it as well. And with level 1, I did the development with Adobe Illustrator for redrawing it and recreating the background for the illustrations of it. And also the audio effects, I created all of the audio effects, the sound, the intro music. I was going to add in the footstep sounds, but that would be being put underneath the actual intro music, so we just took that out of the project and just left the actual music to help make it more entertaining, more engaging for players.
I think that was too cool, as well as the case diagram as well.
Yeah, as well as the case diagram as well.
Alright, like I said earlier, I did level 3. Also, the way our game works, it pretty much runs the same way as far as level and movement, collecting the coins and ducking under and jumping over objects. So I did the movements as well as the side scroll.
And so to go further as far as what I was responsible for, I was responsible for completing the communication diagram.
What's a communication diagram?
Right here. You want to see it?
Yes.
Yeah, we can go through all the diagrams. Yes.
What diagram was it? Communications?
Yeah, communications. Because we had intro.
Yeah, I got it all on the file.
So yeah, it was divided up into the level, in-game, and intro.
And all intro and levels 1 through 3. They all use the same. They're basically the same thing with different images.
Okay, all right, okay. Continue.
What else? As well as being able to implement a test plan and everything. You want to talk about that as well right now?
Yeah.
So how we did it, how we actually functioned and everything, and when we looked at how other organizations did it was after each iteration, after each new class or function was created, we made sure we tested out that functionality. And there was actual formula we used called the test effectiveness. And what that did was it looked at, you can scroll all the way down so you can see the formula. it was the total defects minus the defects found over the total defects. If that came up to about 75% or greater, then we couldn't continue on. We have to actually finish that class, that function that had the defects and everything. And so at our end product, it looks like we don't have that many defects. Actually, none defects that we found.
No, yeah.
So I felt like we use this for every level in a class and everything that we created and stuff.
So, so now it's on the game. I guess that's just a quick overview of our chart. All right. So this is the belt line.
So here it starts out the menu. That was the part that I was in charge of right here. You want to show the code?
No, go ahead, run.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So we give the option to do, Eric did the menu. So like I said, you give the option to start with the game intro. And so we'll start with the intro. It gives them a little overview. It says it's the park level, and where it's located at, 600 Dallas Street, and it's this level you'll be dodging birds and rolling logs. This one says the skate park level, where it's located at, and 800 Willoughby.
Dodging young skaters and sliding through skate
Slide through the skate. And this is the. Let me pause. So this is the trolley. So yeah, he does a little talking and stuff like that too when he's speaking. But this is the trolley level, and on this level you'll be jumping over rail crossings and sliding under trolleys when they pass through. So we continue playing. And what that does is takes you back to the main menu. Okay. So that will start the game. So every time you go through 3 levels, that's one wave. And every time you make it through all 3, then the levels will, the obstacles will increase.
I know, right?
Takes a guy.
Wow.
So like I said, once he collects the coins jump up towards the coin collector meter.
Who drew all this?
We all did.
Really?
We all had a little bit in there.
That's really
Right.
nice.
Anyway, so that's the game over instance right there. Obviously came up a little too early. But it shows your score. But basically, you get points for you get points for going a certain distance because we were modeling off a tempo run. So you get points. You get 1 point for a certain distance that you go. You get 5 points for actually collecting coins. So when you watch the meter go, you'll see that it actually does increase when you're actually collecting coins versus like when you're sliding and you're not catching any coins at all. I don't think I could overwrite it. I had to reset it and run through it again. But basically, it just goes to.
It loops back around.
Yeah, it just loops back around to this. I guess I'll try and show it real quick. I'll try and speed them up a little. I guess. Hey, hold on.
Wow.
One more time here. One more time. I gotta be on my A game here real quick. So, just so you can see that the waves increase and everything, and we had to pass the score through every single little thing. The character is pretty much, it's not the levels that bring in the obstacles, it's actually the character itself. Because we have a different character, like an intro character, and then like the talking character, and then this actually acting character. I feel like I'm about to die already.
Hey, when can I get this on my mobile device?
As soon as Green puts that out in there, yeah, good. I actually heard that they were working that that's something they want to do in the future, but they don't have it right now. All right, so now we're on way to made it.
Okay.
But like I said, this is infinite. So if you were really, I mean, they end up getting really fast. So I mean, you know, I can't really dial these all that.
The objects get faster.
The objects get faster, and as you make it through.
Does it increase the amount of objects that appear, or they just get faster?
Oh no, yeah, the amount of objects stay the same. Because if you increase the amount of objects, then you might not make it down. You might not. Your jump might not make it down in time. You know, so what it does, it makes the objects go faster, but with the time, it spreads them out more.
It's really going for reactions.
Oh, I can't talk and do it at the same time. I can be looking at it, focus on it. So that's pretty much that's our game. That's our game over. And we were pretty much able to implement everything that we wanted to do. The only one thing that we didn't do was, which happened to do with putting it on the website. We wanted to create a username. Like, so when somebody comes in, we just output this score along with their username. So that was the only thing that we weren't able to implement as far as everything that we want to do our requirements. So, but as far as everything else, it worked out pretty well.
Good. Question?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you guys planning on adding some sound effects to it? You know, as far as
That was
jumping.
Yeah.
That was my role as the sound effects engineer. With basically the music, when you would try to add the sound effects to it, you wouldn't be able to hear it. So even if you tried to add it in the volume, it would kind of mix with the music and it didn't really sound all that well. So you wanted to hear the music, but the sound effects was trying to be really static. Even in waveform, it really didn't want to work correctly. So we just left out the sound effects with it because it would be really minute, pretty much. Like we had the walking sound effects of them running, but you really couldn't hear it.
Okay. Plus the song is pretty tight, so.
Yeah.
So
So we had that all on my iPad.
Yeah, and that was, like I said, this is all, 100% our drops or whatever, so. Like I said, Adobe Illustrator is a pretty nice little tool.
I was gonna say just a little critique, from somebody that do like the game. I would say if you added some sound effects, some like diving and stuff, you might be a little fun.
Yeah. We might do something like that. As far as like dim down the background music maybe, and then put a little, little grunts in there or something like that when he jumps and all that good stuff.
Fun.
We really wanted to get the animation looking really nice for doing it. So, I think, for what we have right now, we were really satisfied to what we got in this amount of time.
No, you did well. Congratulations.